Welcome. Welcome to your breath. Breathing in, feel your whole body. Breathing out, be curious how openness lives in you right now. How does it feel when there's more space between your shoulders? This is a bigger area than this. This is open for people who can see the visual. And closed is more hunched over, more constricted, there's a spinning going on in your chest, a pressure in your chest, and your mind is going a mile a minute. Yeah, just last night I was very, very familiar with this feeling. We did the other day, maybe the beginning of the week, gratitude when you didn't even realize you needed gratitude. This was empathy when I didn't even realize I needed empathy. And boy, I just felt that constriction. I felt myself interrupting. I felt myself tighten up and not be curious, just screaming. This has been horrible. I've been dealing with this past year and it's been horrible. I mean, just really emphasizing all around a particular issue that I was carrying. And I'm just thinking right now, I'm bringing that to mind. And right now, offering that my past self from very short time ago is like, wow, right now, not saying coulda, shoulda, woulda at that time, because I was held with somebody I think that could handle maybe they couldn't. I'll check back with them. And right now, I can say, what does it feel like to bring openness and curiosity to that moment in history, that part of me that was just 5 hours younger, maybe 6 hours younger. It was very, very late. Give openness and curiosity to parts of yourself that get constricted, get closed down, I was very non-curious. So it's helpful to bring to mind, it's like, oh yeah, that's what non-curious feels like. Can I offer curiosity to myself now? Even that part of myself from 5 hours ago. Can I bring more openness and trust that everything is fine in this moment? Yeah, trust that I'm not going to die if this thing doesn't get resolved that's been going on for 10 months nonstop. Feeling that in my stomach, that acknowledgement of like, yeah, this has been a constriction for a while now. A fight. It's been feeling like a fight instead of like a discussion, trying to be curious about each other's views. How does openness? I am open to any result. I notice that's not true. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm open to more results than I originally had in mind. I'm open to more discussions. Yeah, I am. I am. Openness, curiosity. and trusting. Boy, those are so connected for me, and trust is the biggest one, the hardest one to like allow myself to have my shoulders so open that my arms are just falling back into the arms of love. How does it feel in your body when you're falling back into the arms of love? Maybe there's something that's happened recently that's stimulated non-openness or curiosity. In this moment, can you trust? I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be able to survive this. And hang in there. It's worth hanging in there. It's worth staying with it. Staying with that need for trust. That need for openness and curiosity. How does trust live in you right now? Can you trust in this moment you are okay in this breath? Even if it's your last breath, you're doing your best right now to show up with love. You're doing your best to be open to listening to both sides and all sides. You know, the myriad of sides there are and angles instead of breaking it down to black and white. Can I be open? Can I be curious? Can I trust this breath, this moment? And then offer it to anybody you're in conflict with. May you have trust. And maybe you don't have the capacity for trust and it's out of my control. Oh, I've started with people that trigger me. Let's go to people that I feel more openness naturally about. May you have trust. May you be able to be open and curious when things are closing you down. Just a little bit of light in there. A little bit of like, maybe I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I love someone mentioned it the other day, and it's an invitation that I've heard a lot to really, when you're not feeling open and curious, is to remember that everybody's just trying to meet a need. And I may not understand it, but they're just like me, and they're trying to meet a need. And I don't know their history. And I don't even have to know what's going on with them. I can simply trust that they're doing the best they can with the capacity, with the skills they have. It's easy to think, well, they could do better. It's like, I don't know. If they could, they probably would. Hang in there. Hang in there with any knots in your stomach saying, we can get through this. I know it's hard. Breathe into that space. Stay with it. And as we've offered it as I started offering it to people that trigger me, I do want to come back to that. I want you to have trust. I want you to trust me. And I just want you to have trust that everything will be okay, that in this moment you're okay. This isn't the moment that I think initially, scheduled, having trouble getting the words out in a way. Now is now. Something happened in the past, and in this moment we can heal, we can recover, we can survive. And in this moment, I can offer it to my loved ones, to neutral people, that openness, that trust. Even when I see they don't have the capacity, I can wish it for them. And all beings in the world, if you can find a little bit more curiosity, if you can say, well, yeah, actually, I don't know. And notice when you're saying, I'm curious, but there's really a sarcasm with it, maybe. I'm curious, that one. Like really let your shoulders open and say, I don't know. I really don't. And may all beings benefit, just as we all are benefiting right now. Thank you.